Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, we will learn about referencing in OpenOffice Calc. There are three types of referencing. Uh, First, relative referencing, and the second is absolute referencing, and the third is mixed referencing. The relative referencing and absolute referencing and mixed referencing. The difference is relative referencing just use C at 5 without dollar, and the absolute referencing you use dollar on the column information and on the row information. And the mixed referencing, there are two types of mixed referencing: using dollar on the column information and not using dollar on the row information, or no dollar on the row information, and no dollar on the row information, and use dollar on the no dollar on the column information and use dollar on the row information. So like this. So there are five types. There are three types, but the mixed referencing consists of two types. So the total is four. So let's try to one by one. We start from relative referencing. So let's put a cell here and change the color background color to red and give a name reference cell. So this is reference cell and this is referencing cell. And the blue cut in this color is blue, it's referencing cell. So referencing cell now is change the value of this format using the using equal sign, and we click on the reference cell to get the address. So basically with this cell, the value of G5 place where referencing cells lies located is have value the same as equals as F4 F4 F5 F4. So press enter. So now the content is now same reference cell. Previously it is referencing cell. So so it is copying the value of this cell. So we will try the relative referencing first. So if you copy and paste the formula to the one column away from referencing cell, remember this is still referencing, although the the text is referencing cell. So basically, let's try this to change to testing. And if you move from the blue cells one column away to the right, and paste the formula, the cell will be copy one column away from the red to the right, one column to the right away. So if you copy again and you paste two column away from the blue, it will paste it will copy the value of it will follow the value of two two column away from the red box. So if you copy and paste, so for instance, let's try this testing 2. You will see the value is now same with this one. This is two column away from the testing, this is two column away from the right from the red one, and this is two column away from the blue one. So they are same. So if copy and paste to the bottom, it will copy one row away from uh, the the blue one, the row of the blue one. So it will copy one row away from the red also. So if we change this to testing 3, it will copy. Will copy the follow the value of one row away from the red. So if we copy this and move to this, it will copy uh, So 16 to 6 is 7, it's 11 columns, so we 5 to 16. This is so the value will be copied is here. So if we copy this to left, for instance, to here, we'll copy the we'll copy one column wave to the left of the red. If you copy to the one to the two way to the two columns away from the blue, it will copy the value of two, or it will referencing the value of uh, two columns away from the red. So blue and red is uh, is have a relation. So if you copy and put and paste on the one row away to the up to the upper side of the test, the blue one, it will copy the one row away to the upper side of the red one. So this value will referencing this cell will referencing this cell, because it is one row away from the blue one, and this is also one row away from the red one. So basically, relative referencing is uh, um, relative to the blue, and you will copy what is on the relative to the red. It is basically mirroring, or you can it basically follow your gestures or follow the precision. What if you place this to here is 0? It will move one, two, three, 4, 4 to the left, and 1 and 11 to the row. So let's do that on the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11 to the bottom. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is this is referenced. So that's basically a relative referencing. So let's clear this up. Okay, so now let's have a box again, right? So the reference cell, and let's put the blue one referencing cell. So that's the lighter one referencing. So if we now we move to absolute referencing, that is using dollar on the columns information and on the row information. Okay, let's try, for instance, let's put equal sign and click the reference, the red box, and put dollar on each of the information. Now we have built a absolute referencing to this. Now we use the absolute referencing. Regardless of the place you move relative to blue, it will still copy to the red, not copy to the relative to the red also, to the red again. So basically it is absolutely copy this. If you copy this anywhere, so basically it will if you copy, if you reference this and put dollar on the each of the information, this is called absolute referencing. And if you copy this and put and paste on the anywhere, anywhere cells, it will copy to this red regardless of this blue. So that's the absolute referencing. So let's try mix referencing. Delete this, and now we need to first to do mix the first mix referencing types. This dollar row and no dollar column and no dollar row. So basically, we will raise this dollar on the row information and then press enter. This is called mix. So mix is combination of the relative and absolute referencing. So if absolute referencing you place anywhere, is still referencing to this, but to this cell, to the reference cell. But now, okay, mix referencing. So it will the the column from column will be stuck to the column F, regardless of the change. If we copy this to this, it will copy. It will change if we copy this. It will same as this. Because okay, if you copy this and paste this, it will change to $f5 now, and before is $f4, now is dollar referencing the $f5, because because the uh, the column is locked. You cannot move, it cannot change. It is absolute referencing, it is absolute. So why it is called is a must. So if you paste this, it will copy to the two rows or one rows. So it will same as, so this is one rows from the reference itself, right? So it is one row from the blue, and so it will copy this. And if you copy this to this, it is on this one, two, three, four, four, five row. One, two, three, four, five. It will copy this. Okay, regardless, you can see this is I've you are put in this C, and the dollar is dollar F. It's referencing to the F. So basically, the column cannot be relative anymore. So this is mean the dollar column is not the column. Whenever you put dollar, it is mean absolute, and absolute it means you cannot change it, you cannot move, you can, it's stuck. It is absolute, is a must. And if the row is not have a column, it means it can change. It's absolute, it is relative. So dollar is absolute, no dollar is relative. Okay, so let's now change. So let's delete this doll, and if now we have to, okay, click on the G5 and click on the equal sign and put F dollar $f for now. So we are using the mix referencing with the dollar row is locked. So no matter you change, now copy and paste here, it will still, it is still copied to the, is still copy to F dollar for F, because the column, you're not changing column of this from the, okay, let's push this blue one, let's throw this blue. Scroll, this is the copy, it's where you paste from the blue is not changing column, right? So reference set is also not changing column, and So the so if you copy again and paste, you see that the reference is the row is same 4 and the B. Now it's changed to B. The column changed to B. This is relative to 1, 2, 3, 4. So and this is the reference itself. So uh, in bottom line, so the if you choose the B dollar 4, uh, the relative is only B, and the dollar 4 is fixed or absolute. So if you one more time copy this to this, and D is changed, so because is why is D, because this cell is two hops or two columns away from the blue, so it will copy two hops or two column away from the red, so it will copy here. So uh, for instance like this, see, this is the same. So I hope you enjoy, I hope you understand the use, how to use the relative referencing, absolute referencing, and mixed referencing of using my explanation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below. Thank you.